is the You Keep Me Hanging On by Vanilla Fudge. I recently started playing this with a band that I play with, Strange Rooster, and I thought you might like to learn it because I have had a whale of a time playing it. So let's start off at the very beginning though. Now there's 8 bars of basically Hammond organ intro where they're basically running through the chords. The chords are E minor, D major, B minor, C major, right? So that runs through 8 bars of that. Now on the 9th bar, the guitar comes in. And I've been playing like octaves, right? Because I thought it sounded really cool. On the record, I think he just like is playing E's, right? Kind of vibe, like that sort of late 60s rock situation, right? Giving him a wobble, right? But it's cool that you could you can play harmony basically. So you're playing E over the E, D over the D, F sharp over the B, F sharp is the 5 of B, and then down to E, which is the 3rd of C major, okay? Make sense? So you're gonna get like E minor, and then D, right? And then there is a guitar part. You get this. All right. So we're basically going to play the bottom of an E minor. This is E minor here, and we're going to go 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. Then we play F sharp and D out of a D major. And then we're going to play F sharp and B out of a B minor. And then we're going to play E and C out of a C major. And then you get this rhythm, which is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and... Right? If you just think how it goes in your head, you don't have to worry about the numbers and the counting and the semiquavers and semiquaver rests and all that kind of stuff. Just play ba-da, and then slide up from E to B, some 5 to 12 on the B string. Right, now there's lots of little fills in this tune, and I sort of... I can't really remember what I played at the beginning there, but that's the sort of vibe that we're going for. So you get that... and then you're going to hit a B minor, and then a C major. You could hit a B minor there, C major there, and then do the sort of classic C slide, and then back to E minor, D. Now these are anticipated, these chords in this section. You've got E minor, 2 and 3 and 4, and 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and... See what I'm getting at? Okay. And then that goes around 4 times, and you can put as many fills or whatever as you like in there. So just really just playing an E minor, right? So B minor, all that kind of thing, if you know what I mean. So over the E minor, that was an E minor pentatonic lick I played. Then D major, B minor, then into C major, and then E minor, D, right, and then B minor. Then we get into the bridge, we play an F, then a C. Now there's a bar of G here, but the guitar plays, right? So I'm just going 7, 9, 7, back to 9. right? That's the first time, or you could just play bar G. And the second time is F. Da, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, C. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. That's also anticipated, D to E minor. And then there's a bar where there's a vocal line. Oh gosh, I can never remember the words. Can I tell you that? Something, he's not very happy, basically. Okay, and then you play that riff. You know I really set me free, why don't you baby? Damn my love, but don't you baby? Right? Now that happens twice, and then you basically have E to D twice. So get out of my life, why don't you babe? Harmony. Get out of my life, why don't you, babe? Maybe, something like that. And then you hit the riff again. And then there's 2 bars of organy stuff. And then the riff comes back in. For ages. I feel like it goes for maybe 12 bars. Now here he plays the same note, he plays the E all the time, but what you could do, you could just walk up an E minor chord, right? Because you get E. Or E minor 7 would be cool. And then that is the end of the song. But it really just plays E on the song. I was just playing an E minor 7 arpeggio. But you could do that. All right, thanks so much for watching this slightly self-indulgent lesson. I really am super into this song at the moment. Let me know if you have any questions. I will see you next time. Thanks so much. If you want the chart that I've written, you can grab that at Patreon. Bye for now.